It's an awesome prize and it could be yours, so good luck. Now, it's wedding week in Emmerdale and they've allowed our cameras behind the scenes to meet Danny Miller and Oliver Farnworth.
Mark, 75, take 2.
Hello, I'm Danny Miller.
And I'm Ollie Farnworth. Take a seat, get comfy, because you are all cordially invited to the beautiful wedding of our characters...
Aaron Dingle.
And John Sugden.
That's if they make it down the aisle, of course. It is a soap.
Our very own happy ever after.
Well, John's absolutely thrilled to be marrying the love of his life, Aaron, and he is truly, truly in love with him. This wedding's come about quite quickly. There's certainly going to be a surprise at this wedding, if not more than one.
There's a lot going on in Aaron's mind at the moment because he's finding out a lot of things about John. It is always going to be a question of will they get married because there's a few little things that pop up out of nowhere.
But obviously the backdrop to all of it is the tragedy that's happened with Nate. It feels like, you know, the walls are slightly coming in on him. There's a lot of pressure, but potentially a lifetime of happiness as well.
It is always going to be a question of will they get married because there's a few little things that pop up out of nowhere. There's one big surprise, and that's probably all I'm allowed to say.
It is quick, but I think that when you know, you know, and they're madly in love, so why not? Why wait? Get married.
Is there a surprise? I feel like there's not even a surprise in this one.
I think there might be a cake.
First, I'm required to ask anyone present who knows a reason why these persons may not lawfully marry to declare it now.
I think any Dingle wedding will end in mayhem. There'll be a shock, someone will get hit, and someone will be very drunk. When you've got those things, you're at a Dingle wedding.
I always look forward to a Dingle wedding.
Iconic weddings for me, I think I'd probably have to say Debbie and Pete's because when else do you ever have a helicopter that crashes through the roof on a wedding day? Well, here in Emmerdale, that's the answer to that question.
Obviously, Kane and Moira's.
Don't remember it.
I mean, Kane and Moira's wedding definitely. It's definitely
so
was
vain.
the coldest wedding
it
day.
was. It was.
I was on my only wedding in Emmerdale, and I kept turning around to people going, "This is amazing," and everyone was like, "Ah, it's freezing."
When Chaz was going to marry Carl, but she knew he was having an affair, and they got all the way to the end of the aisle, and she was like, "Oh, actually, no, we're not going through with this." That was a pretty iconic moment in Emmerdale history for me.
Why did you sleep with Eve?
You've got it wrong, Chaz. I swear I didn't. I don't know who's been telling you.
Stop the lies! I don't want to hear her denying it.
Our weddings have been fun.
Our weddings have been great fun.
Yeah, the first one, I ended up in prison. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. There was like comedy policemen and people bumping into each other, running through fields and dressing up.
Yeah.
Butch dressed up as you.
Butch dressed up as me, to get away.
That was like a different programme then, though, wasn't it? It was more like a sitcom.
Aaron and John's wedding song be I Predict a Riot, probably. And I think that'll probably be very fitting, given what's to come in the episode.
Danger, danger, high voltage.
I'm gonna go with Nirvana, Heart-Shaped Box.
You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate. I don't know why.
I believe in miracles. And you see, the music we chose was I Believe in Miracles, because it'd be a miracle if this wedding goes on without a hitch. I want Rob to come back. That, for me, would be when the door opens, Rob walks in and Rob Ron's back on. Nobody here's with me, but I think that'd be a great thing to happen. Emmerdale is tonight at 7:30 on ITV1.